Disclaimer, this is a part 2 to my original video, which will be in the description, and I highly urge you to watch it because if not, this video will not make any sense and will lack much context. This video is also going to be short because, again, everything important is stated in the first video. And now for the warnings that will be shown on screen. Now, let's begin. When you hear the word perpetrator, what or who do you think of? Do you imagine a serial killer with no feelings? Do you imagine an evil stalker with no remorse? Or do you imagine a 16-year-old girl who has mental problems? Probably not the last one, right? A perpetrator is a person who carries out a harmful, illegal, or immoral act. This is Watermelon. She was a friend of mine for no more than a month and had done an action, or more so actions, that you'd typically associate with a perpetrator. But I want to state that she is not evil. She had only done quote-unquote evil stuff, and which she wasn't the only one. A bystander is a person who is present at an event or incident but does not take part. My name is Swappercott, and I've done quote-unquote evil act as well as Watermelon. I won't get into it as it's all in the first video, but I'll name some stuff Watermelon and I had done. Me and Watermelon talked almost 24/7 about explicit content, watched gore together in private, watched gore and porn in the presence of a 13-year-old while I believed they were away. I found out Watermelon watched gore and porn together with a 13-year-old, quote-unquote allowed her and the 13-year-old to roleplay, and overall witnessed the toxic relationship between the two. If you have any questions about any of that, my first video to all of this is in the description. But what I want to talk about today is this long, very long message was sent to me on November 16th at 11 a.m. prior to my video being published a few days later. I was at work when I was sent it, and you can only imagine how confused and mad I was when I found out it mentioned me masturbating and cutting myself in front of Grape, which was the 13-year-old, by the way. And as far as I remember, I had never done any of that, so I'm going to be debunking every claim Watermelon states in this text. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention, the person who sent this to me was none other than Watermelon. In the first paragraph, Watermelon lets me know that I'm months late in this situation and that everybody has moved on. First of all, I know I'm months late. I literally stated that on my TikToks when I first brought the truth to light. That I said, quote, I know I'm a couple months late. Like, okay. Second, everybody has moved on. Who is everybody? As far as you were concerned, you had wished nobody knew any of this stuff. And if you're including Grape saying he also moved on, how would you know that as well? From when we last talked, I was made aware you were no longer in contact with Grape. But how should I know? After I separated you two the first time, you went back in contact with Grape, matching profile pictures with him. It's whatever though. In the second paragraph, Watermelon states that she has tons of evidence on me. But how is that? You ran away and deleted every account you had associated with me, so anything you say will most likely be misconstrued incidences or lies. Also, nobody threatened nor manipulated you as far as I'm aware, so I don't know where you got that from. In the third paragraph, she lets me know that my other former friend, Moon, who made a very horribly put together video against my friend and I, partly I, didn't ask permission from Watermelon to post about the situation me and Watermelon were at, and it was all just a misunderstanding on Moon's side. In my first video, I mentioned that it was kind of fishy about Moon's intentions, so I guess I'll believe her here, because there's also a long history of Moon's past with lying and stuff. She likes to say that she's matured since then, and I should too. I'm sorry, but I find it funny how she uses the word mature. I think me taking accountability for what we did 8 months ago is pretty mature on my end. In the fourth paragraph, she tells me that she was forced to do things by the 13-year-old and also shown things as well. Sorry, you were forced to do what things by Grape? Grape was 13, you were 16, bro. Plus, all of this was online. You were not forced in that situation. I don't really agree with her saying she was seeing things by Grape, because I was told by her that Grape had shown Watermelon his self-harm, and yeah, I don't think Watermelon voluntarily wanted to see that, but I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here. Also, for the roleplay incident, yeah, I messed up there, and I'll keep repeating this, but I think it's so very important for you to watch the first video so you get the full idea to all of this, as well as context. Also, cutting and masturbating in front of Grape was something I never did, and I'm not just denying that because it's bad, but because it's just not true. Sure, I was mentally ill too, but not that ill. I don't know where she gets it from, but okay. The sixth paragraph doesn't really have anything, but I kind of just want to point out about her saying she's barely a sophomore. I won't poke fun at her educational stance, as it may have to do with stuff behind the scenes that I'm not aware of, but I believe because she was only a couple months younger than me, her being 16 and I was 17, I would have thought she might have been a senior. Not even that, just a junior. I don't know though, nor why she even brought it up. Also, saying I need to focus on my family and friends like her is kind of snarky. I don't know if she thinks I stay up every night thinking about her or what, but I still think it's rude, even if she was being genuine. Near the end, she states that she's willing to talk like mature people, again with that word, my god, and okay, she's willing to forgive me. I know she says she's not innocent, but it kind of seems like she's unconsciously making it look like she's the victim here. I don't know though. She says she's sorry for making me uncomfortable, but it was only because I didn't tell her. Now see, I would be willing to agree, say, yeah, I see where you're coming from. If she didn't take what I said right out of the doc, which I know she read, whatever, it's fine. 20 minutes later, after she sent that, she decided she wanted to say more, putting in that I'm putting minors at danger. I'm sorry, how? Also, we were both minors when this happened, but if she's talking about if I posted my original video, then I still don't see how that would put them at danger. I carefully took the time to censor everybody's names, and I had all of you guys stay anonymous, except for me. So, make it make sense, dude. Now, I only saw her text messages 2 hours later due to, again, me being at work at the time, and she instantly, before I even got to reply, sent another text telling me to speak up because she was then going to run away again, meaning she was going to delete her account. In a fit of rage, I cursed her out, telling her that I was at work and to leave me alone. I know I shouldn't have said that, but I had been nice for 8 long months. It was enough. She then put a cat sticker and said I wasn't nice. That was when I finally blocked her. And so that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about, since I already said what I had to say on my first video. I just wanted this to be kind of like a part 2 and an end to this whole thing. And in conclusion, I can truly say with a heavy heart that this is over. I won't let any of these people reach out to me for any reason anymore, and I call the last word, haha. And I don't know if I'll ever do something like this again, because my mental health is just, it's down the drain. But yeah, to Watermelon and Moon, I said what I had to say, and in no way am I trying to victimize myself here, unlike you. Grape is the real victim, and I don't want anyone to try to find you guys. I've always made that clear, especially in the doc, so I don't understand why you're acting like this. Thank you, and I'm sorry if it seems like I'm trying to bring stuff back up, but this is it. Leave me alone, and I'm done. I'm never doing this again, and I don't want you to try to make it seem like you're the victim. To anybody else, I hope you leave with the understanding that there's a difference between a bystander and a perpetrator. Although, what I did was more so close leaning to the side of Watermelon's perpetrator's motives. Thank you for watching, and remember to read the description and the comments.